Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Innalhamdalillah, nahmaduhu wa nasta'inuhu wa nastaghfiruh wa na'udzubillahi min syururi anfusina wa min sayyiati a'malina. Mahdillahu fala mudhillalah wa may yudlil fala hadiyalah. Asyhadu an la ilaha illallah wa asyhadu anna Muhammadan abduhu wa rasuluh. La nabiyya ba'da.
First of all, let's pray and thank to Allah who has given us mercies and blessings, so we can attend and gather in this place in good condition and in happy situation. Secondly, my salutation also be given to our Prophet Muhammad
Sallallahu alaihi wasallam,
who has guided us from the darkness to the brightness, from the spirituality to the cleverness, from the Jahiliyah era to the Islamiyah era, namely Islamic religion that we love. Hello viewers!
Welcome back to IDN Weekend English Text Series. Are you usually called WET.
And before we start, let me introduce. And before we start, I'm Vina from 9th grade,
And I'm Balkis from 8th grade.
and
We are the Weekend English Talk host of this week.
Today at the Weekend English Talk House, we're gonna talk about becoming a Muslim hardware engineering in South Korea.
And we have a special guest,
That is Miss Mita.
And some information for Miss Mita. After successfully graduating from a bachelor degree
Engineering.
and
Electrical.
majoring in electrical engineering.
And then she started her journey as embedded system teacher in IT school, that is IDN boarding school Ahwat that we love.
Then she decided to continue her achievement by entering the second largest South Korean company
in the field of electronic device called LG Electronics. And before we call Miss Mita, we're gonna tell you what we're gonna do in this weekend English Talk series.
First of all, there's opening and introduce ourselves. Then we're gonna move to the next session is material session. After material session is over,
we're gonna go to the next session, that is question and answer session. After question and answer session is over, we're gonna next to the question from the comment section. So if you have any question for Miss Mita, please ask in the comment section. And then please call Miss Mita.
Halo Miss Mita. Miss Mita.
안녕하세요. Can you hear me well?
Yes,
Can you hear me well? Okay. Is it good? Everything's good? Okay.
How do you feel today?
Nothing much because it's raining today. So it feels like I want to go sleep. Okay. Maybe I will presentate immediately. So by the way, the presentation will operate by the host. So I will say next too much. So please don't mind about it. Maybe can you share the screen about my presentation?
Before Miss presentation, we're gonna ask something to Miss.
Okay, sir, please. What is it?
Has Miss Mita been a speaker at event like this before?
Sorry?
Has Miss Mita been a speaker at event like this before?
I'm not sure it is an event or not, but yes, I had been a speaker sharing about my experience as hardware engineer, and I forgot the social media, but it's kind of big social media. They have a lot of followers, but they asking me to just sharing about my experience as a woman hardware engineer because it's kind of rarely to found. But it's if I'm not mistaken, it's held 1 year ago, and so this is the first time again I to the sharing about my experience as research and development engineer at LG.
Inshallah. Miss Mita, besides English, Indonesian, and Korean, what other language can Miss Mita speak?
How if I speak Korean? Did you understand? No, I bet you're not. I will speak English. Must- okay.
Okay. Okay. What language have a nice day in Korea, Miss?
Sorry,
What
what
language have a nice day in Korea, Miss?
language?
Yeah.
Uh, um, English is my first. Is
Have
our main language here.
Uh, I I
Sorry,
think
sorry. I can't hear you well because
have
it's
a
kind of
nice day
like
language in Korean.
night day.
Have a nice day.
Oh, have a nice day in Korean. Oh, sorry, sorry. I kind of hard to hear you because you're kind of lagging, so I can't hear you well. How say it? What is it? I don't know because I'm not really fluent in Korean because I've just started my Korean. I just know nice to meet you maybe. Bongapsumida. That it's mean nice to meet you.
okay.
Miss Mita, can you give us example sentence in Korean?
Just a little like introduction myself. 안녕하세요. My name my name. Oh, yeah, I'm still cannot connect my
It's
brains like
okay. It's
from
okay.
Indonesian, from English, and from Korean because the structure is kind of different within the English. Uh, Mita Ibnida and Indonesia Audi Wesoyo and Mita Iraman. Sorry, Mita Iraman. I think like that. I'm not really fluent, guys. Sorry.
Okay.
Miss Mita, as long
Mhm.
as you've been in Korean, what places have you visited?
What places? Mm,
Yes.
I've been visiting Gyeongbokgung Palace. Do you know it?
Mm,
If you are watching some K drama, maybe you must be know it like Gyeongbokgung Palace. And then in Sadong, Itaewon. Do you know Itaewon?
yeah, yeah, no.
And then Seoul, of course. I mean, in the Seoul, there's a lot of place. And what else?
SM
Um,
Entertainment.
yeah, Wife Entertainment, SM Entertainment. But one thing I have not visiting yet is Hangang River. I haven't been visiting there because uh last I mean summer season is just finished 2 weeks ago, so it's kind of hot, scorching outside. So I don't want to burn my skin, go to a river. So I will wait maybe autumn or winter to go there. Picnic, I mean, picnic to Han River.
Good idea. Uh, okay,
Okay,
Miss
Miss
Mita.
Mita.
Okay, please,
Please,
Miss
Miss
Mita,
Mita,
you
you
can
can do
start
the
the
presentation.
presentation.
Okay, thank you, Wilkis and Fina.
Yes, welcome.
Yeah. Uh, it's still lagging. Okay. 안녕하세요. Hello everyone. 잘 지내셨어요? 잘 지내셨어요. It means how are you or how you spend your time? Are you spend your time well? Are you have you lived well? It means like that. And you can answer by saying 네 or yes or 괜찮아요. Like that. why do I'm not really fluent in Korean? Because I'm just started my Korean language right before I come to Korea, so it's almost 2 months ago. So I'm still learning, guys. And then in this occasion, honestly, I was confused what the material I would convey to you because I used to think wanted to bring or explain about my uh, role in work, but I bet you will not understand. So it must be boring presentation for you. And so I decided to just sharing about my experience in Korean. And also it is 11:11 EM in Korea right now. I'm in my dorm, and the weather is raining right now, and the weather forecast also states expected for storm today. So I will not going anywhere today, I guess. By the way, I'll try to speak English slowly to make in order to make you understand. But if I speak too fast, let me know in the comments. Okay.
Miss.
Yeah.
Okay.
Next. Oh, by the way, I will bring three main content in this presentation. First, get to know about me, and then how's life in Korea, and then how to deal the environment as minority. So, I would go straight to get to know about me. So, maybe some of you have been know me, like Tina, because I teach you last year.
Yes.
By the way, ninth grade maybe already know me. Nine and eight. Uh, my name is Rachmita Hasni. I was born and raised in Duri, Riau. You know Duri, Riau? Where is it?
I know.
And then my background education, I was a graduate as Bachelor of Electrical Engineering at 2018 in Telkom University. And then my career path, I started my career as embedded system analyst teacher in 2020 in at the EDN boarding school. After that, I carry on my journey as a research and development TV supervisor at LG Electronics Research and Development Center 2020. So I'm just started working. I'm just new started working in LG, guys. I don't really have too much experience, by the way. Okay, next. Um, let's strike to the next content. How's life in Korea? I will share experience. What I'm feeling. Become a Muslimah in Korea. Yeah. Okay, next. Before that, I would like to wait. 잠깐만요.
Yeah.
Did you understand what I'm saying before?
Yes, I see.
Okay. Well, 한국의 성hal은 어때? Itu artinya, itu artinya. Well, the meaning is, how's life in Korea? So I would mention what people think about Korean country. I would mention it one by one, and then I will answer it at the end, like, is it true or not, as my experience. Okay. So first, 한국에. Uh, it is a wonderful country. It is has a lot of tourist spot, has a four season also in 1 year, and then uh on time. Second is on time. All the people here is respectful to time, and then next it's ignorant. Maybe people said Korean people is really ignorant, and the fourth is racist. Media, I found many media say it like some people in Korean. do the races to other race. So is it true or not? Next. Okay. For the uh food, umsik it's mean food in Korean. Food is unique. A lot of Korean food in Korean. Sorry, can you back to the before slide? I mean, I have to answer the box one. Back again. Back again.
Sorry, Min.
Nothing. Wonderful country. Okay, okay. I will just check forward. Like, it is a wonderful country. Yes, it is. It has a lot of uh tourist spot, and the season is really wonderful. I just facing one season so far. It is summer and it is very hot. It is more hot from Indonesia. Maybe Bekasi, as you know, Bekasi is this
Yeah, that's I know.
hottest weather in Indonesia, or Surabaya, right? But if you come to the country who has four season in a year, their summer season is more hot from Indonesia. In my opinion, okay, because it's not only hot, but it's also the humidity is high. I mean, so if you, it's like in sauna, it's not only the sun is not really straight to you, but the your environment feels like you're in sauna. So it's you get easily to get sweating. And on time, this is really true. Korean people is really on time. They're really respectful um to the time. So you must be careful to if you want to have appointment. I mean, like you have a promise to some Korean people, and you have to be on time. Or even you want to go to your work or your school, you have to be on time. They don't need any excuse, guys. So maybe in Indonesia, if we are being late, we will have an excuse like uh it's a traffic, or it's my stomach's ache, anything like. But in Korean, they don't need any excuse. So they don't care what you're doing before. If you're late, you're late. So your fail you in front of them will act like that. So really respectful to your time if you if you come to Korea. The third is ignorant. It's really really true. The people is really ignorant. So but actually they have a warm heart, guys. Um, but they're not really that ignorant. They just focus on their self like that. And then and many media say in Korean people is racist, but
Yes.
I don't think so. It's not true because it is related to the number three, ignorant, because the people is ignorant, so they don't care about what are you doing, what your race, what your religion. So uh how could they do the racist? Can you get it? Like
Yes.
because they're ignorant, so they don't care what are you doing, what your religion, like that. So people, if you saw it is based on my experience, okay. So it might be different if you come to Korean. You might be have different experience. You might be get the racist or anything, but as my experience, I never get a racist from their people, from Korean people like that. Um, what else? Yeah. Okay. Next. Okay. How the food? Sick. Sick. Unique. Unique, yes. And then the second is pork everywhere. Do you know pork, right? In Korean, you can say dweji gogi. So if you want to buy some street food, uh, you have to always say it like dweji gogi 있어요. Is it contain pork or not? That, uh, um, for the answer is okay. Next, next, next. Okay. For the unique food, yes, it is. It's true. The food is really unique. I mean they have a lot of Korean food, and their food is really healthy, guys. Do you know banchan? Banchan is side dish. They must be served a lot of banchan if you want to eat. And they must be have a kimchi. For example, in Indonesia, if you want to eat, you must have sambal, right? But in
Yeah,
Korean, you have to have kimchi like that. So and then and a lot of side dish else. Um, the food is very unique, but not my taste. I've been tried samgyetang, jajangmyeon, cold noodle, but it's not my taste yet. It's bland, bland everywhere. I don't know why. Maybe it's because our taste, Indonesian taste is micin, too much micin. So if you come to Indonesia, you will feel bland everywhere. So, but I was watching like K drama. It's the people while the people is watching, not watching, eating jajangmyeon. The eating is like really good, and it increased my,
exactly.
it rising my appetite. But when I try it, it's not good as well as I watch, guys. So, I think it depends on your taste, maybe, but for me, it's not. That's not my taste. Okay. Again, next, pork everywhere. It is true, guys. Next, it's true. You might be, if you come to Korea, you might be hard to find halal Korean food or halal food like that. Because pork everywhere, and also we cannot eating some food. I mean, like you want to eat chicken, but uh, since Korean is half of the people in Korean has no religion. So if you want to cut off the if you want to cut eating meat, we have to eating meat with cut by the name of Allah, right? So since in Korean they have no religion, so you must be careful if you want to eat um like chicken or beef like that. Just make sure the meat is halal. But it's not hard as I think, because many alternative like there is application name is Movco. You can check everything in here, but not everything. Like some food, you can check it is content of alcohol or pork, and also there is serve you like where is the nearest halal restaurant, where is the nearest prayer room, and what a kind of snack you can buy, what kind of halal snack you can buy in convenience store. And also this is my alternative, vegan, became a vegan. Became a vegan in Korean, because vegan is not eating meat or anything, right? So looking for vegan restaurant is one of my alternative if I'm kind of hard to find halal restaurant in Korea. Okay, next. Uh, uh, Hidohada is mean pray. How about praying if you want, if you in traveling to Korean? How if you want to take a pray. Well, yeah, it's hard to find mosque and prayer room in here, but um, it's depend on you guys. I mean, for me, um, can you next again? Okay, I'll make it easy since it's hard to find a prayer room. If I want to pray, I just take a look at the place that have a space. Usually is under the stair or on the corner or the feeding room. I'll go to the clothes store and then go to their fitting room and I'm praying inside with that. But for wudu, this is kind of hard. Because the toilet here, uh, they don't have. I mean, the water is only in the wastafel. But if you
Mhm.
want to take a pee or anything, you just use tissue. So they don't have water. So if I go to Seoul or everywhere, I always save bottle in my bag. So if I want to go pee, so I will fill in my bottle with water and I will use it like that. And also the toilet has all must always dry. So if you want to take a wudu, please don't leak the water in on the floor like that. So the cleaning surface might be furious to you, right, guys? If you leak the water in on the floor, be careful. Okay, next. That's it for house life in Korean. Now I would go to how to deal the environment as minority. As you know, my background is electrical engineering. Electrical engineering is really, I mean, you from the major, you will hard to find a woman in this major. So from in my college, um, I have become a minority even from now. So I've been getting used about this as minority, like how to deal the environment as minority. How to say it like it's depend on the people. First thing first is you have not have. I mean, I love to be different. Like for instance, if everyone choose A, I would choose B. Like that. If everyone go to this way, I would go to this that way. Like that. I love to be different. If everyone is, this world is kind of tough right now. So if people in common go to this right, I mean go to hang out with their friend, go to the club, maybe or spending their time by playing some game like that. It's people in common, but since I love to be different, I don't want to follow them. Like that's why I love to be different. And then don't get influenced by your environment. Uh, you can mingle if you want, but don't get fused. You get it? Like instead, you have to influence your environment with kindness. But how to do that? All the three that I mentioned before is depend on you. You have a principle or not. You must be have a principle to do that. And the important point from all of this is always asking help to Allah. Like, uh, you cannot do you cannot do anything before without helping by Allah, right? So don't forget to asking help to Allah. That's how I deal my environment as minority. So if you know, since I am electrical engineering, it is the majority where a male or a man usually take this major, and I am as a woman became a minority. And also after that, I come to my company sent me to the Korean, and it will be, and I'm wearing this outfit like shari like that. So I become more minority again, but I don't mind about it. This is how I deal with the environment. Okay, that's all from my presentation. I think now it is. I don't bring any proper material, guys. I'm just sharing what I've been faced this 2 months. I will. I'm on plan to be in Korean for 1 year, maybe. So it's kind of long, right? But yeah, I have to face it. Okay. Samida, that's it. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Thank you, Miss Mita, for giving us your material. And now we're gonna move to the next session, that is question and answer session.
In this session, uh, we're gonna ask to Miss Mita some question, and there's 5 questions from us.
And there is 5 questions from the comment section.
The first question is, how does it feel to be accepted at the LG Electronics Company?
Sorry. I'm not focused on your question because I'm reading the comments. Okay, sorry. Can you repeat again?
The
Okay.
first question is,
How does it
Mhm.
feel to be accepted at the LG Electronics Company?
Okay. How it feels to be accepted as LG staff. I couldn't grateful anymore. I mean, of course, I'm really grateful. I mean, this is the the thing that I always grateful to God about my life. Even I still not, I can't imagine like I feel like I'm dreaming right now. Like, is it true? I'm in Korea right now. Am I dreaming? I'm still feels like that, guys. But yeah, of course, I always do. I always grateful to God.
Miss Mita, is an
Hmm.
electrical engineering graduate, right?
Yeah, Majayo.
So please, can you tell us a little bit about electronics?
Electronics. Um, it's hard to explain, guys, because it's really technical. The thing is, if you want to, electronics, it's really wide. Like if you want to learn about robotic is part of electronics. If you want to part of learning about IoT is also part of robotic, part of electronics. I mean, uh, so the thing is, you will learn about. I mean, if you want to become a software engineer, you will first like code or syntax like that. But if you want to have you want to be like electrical engineering, you will facing component hardware like a sensor, actuator, or a component of from hardware, something like that. For if you're already learning about embedded system, you must be know what is component, what is sensor, like that.
Okay. Miss Mita, what is the difference between the, the work environment in South Korea and Indonesia?
Mhm. The difference, um, it's really honestly, I'm more comfort working here because since the people is really ignorant, I'm introvert. The people is ignorant, so they don't care what their environment like. So since I'm wearing shari outfit always, so I don't get any. They don't get disturbed by my outfit. So also they don't care like maybe because of the people is have educational enough educational, so they already understand about, oh, there is another religion in this country, there is and they respect it about that, so it's really a comfort to me. But the big difference maybe on time. What on time, you cannot uh escape from this because you have to be really on time. But from on this on time you will get the advantage and the disadvantage itself, and also about the ignorance, because that ignorance you can also get the its advantage and disadvantage of itself, like, so yeah, but if I have to choose, I would love to work in Korea. I more love to work in Korea.
The fourth question is, how do you feel about being a Muslimah in a country with a non-Muslim majority population?
I feel proud. I really feel proud, like, because that's like I said before, I love to be different. So especially like if I'm walking in the middle of the crowd, like I'm wearing my uh shari outfit, I feel like I'm proud. I be different like that.
Oh,
Okay. The last question is, how do the people there react when they see you wearing shari clothes?
Mm. Mm. For the young people, they don't care, by the way. But maybe for some elderly, oh, like for opa oni,
yes, I know.
something like that. They don't care. Like they maybe because of they already know about religion and they respect about that. Maybe, but for some elderly, um, yeah, they're not disturb me, but they just staring at me. For instance, if I go to the subway, I'm into the subway and I'm standing in front of the elderly, and then they must be staring, looking at me from head to toe for a long time, and then I'll look back to them like that. Because and but I don't. I mean, it's okay. I understand they must be curious like that. And it's okay.
Thank you, Miss Mita, for answering our question. And now the time for answering the question from the comment section.
So, if
Okay.
any of you guys have some question for Miss Mita, you can tell the question in the comment section.
Yeah. If you mind to answer this, does Miss Mita ever feel racist there? Thank you, Miss. Have a good life. Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Taya. It's Kila, right?
Yes, Miss.
Okay. No, I doesn't have any experience feel racist in here so far because, uh, like I said before, the people is ignorant. So I don't have any experience about it.
The next question is from Farah Mufidah. Is there anyone look at you as strange, maybe your passion?
Of course, it is. This that like I said before, but most of them is elderly. Uh, elder look at me like really open their eyes like and close to me like this. They had to they look at me like from head to toe. But it's okay. I know like uh, they must be curious about me, and I don't get disturbed by it.
Okay.
The next question is
From
from Chika. Do you have any Muslim friends in Korean?
Muslim friends in Korean. I mean, Korean Muslim or like what? Because I have a lot Indonesian people here. And also I met some Indonesian people also in outside in Seoul. But for Korean Muslim, I don't have. But Muslim friends, yes, I have. Like Indonesian Muslim friends, yes, I have. But Korean Muslim, I don't have.
Okay.
The next question is,
From Hanifa. Hi Miss Mita, I want to ask, did Miss Mita ever see Muslimah there?
I ever met Muslimah. A lot of I met a lot of Muslimah in here, but uh Muslimah wearing shari, I
yeah,
rarely found it. I mean, I found it sometime in mosque. If I want to take a pray, yeah, there might be some women like wearing our shari outfit. But outside of that, I rarely to found it. But I met Muslimah, like just a woman wearing hijab, but not shari. You know what I mean? So I just found it in the mosque maybe.
the
The
next
next
question is,
from Zakia Hasna. Is there a good university in Korea, Miss Mita?
Of course, it's there. Of course, it is. Zakia, you wanted to continue your education in Korea? There is a lot of good university here. So what it's depend on what kind of major you want to take later, you want to assign later. So if you want to uh like language major, maybe you can go to Oha University or Seoul University. I don't know, something like that. But there's a lot of good Korea. I'm not really research about university in Korea, so I'm not really know about it.
Okay.
the next question is
From
from Zasha.
Zasha. Can you tell me the terms of work here?
Work there.
Work there? Salah saya tanya.
Can you tell me the term of work there? The term is how do I say this? Uh, actually in this 6 months, I am in training. I was join LG around of June, in the beginning of June, and then they immediately send us to Korean. Uh, so for doing some training. So I'm not doing my work here. I'm not doing work yet, but maybe in next month I will start my work. So I'm not really um I can't really explain about my work in here, but I roughly it will like develop TV fast and component hardware in television and develop about it and then do the test and do the measurement and yeah, something like that.
Okay.
Okay. Do you have any question again, guys?
If you're asking me like is it hard to become electrical engineering or women electrical engineering, yes, it is hard. It's really hard, guys. So even I'm still struggling to get through all of this. Like I have to always study. Like sometimes I feel like should I give up? Like why is it really hard for a woman especially? Like, so if you want to take this major, think twice. Okay.
Okay.
Miss Mita, there is question, but the language is Korean and we not understand.
The language in Korean.
Yes, from
Who's it?
Unpoki 18.
Hanguge Ganendo. Omada. Omada. One. Ngeprank nih orangnya nih. Coba dong di-translate. Can you translate it? I guess it's mostly my friend. Can you, Vina or one of them,
Okay, Miss,
can you
wait.
translate it?
Uh, Miss Mita, we're gonna move question. That is from.
Okay,
But
okay.
wait, I'm waiting for the question. That is from Hanifa.
Okay. There a job in Korea that doesn't allow female employee to wear the hijab? Thank you. I'm not really sure, guys, but I just saw people with Muslimah, I mean, wearing hijab, work in Korean halal restaurant, but aside of there, I'm still not found it. Oh, oh,
Mm.
oh, no, 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 I'm still not found it. Maybe they just usually I found it in if the in Korean in restaurant halal restaurant. I will found like a hijab employee, but uh aside of that, I never found it. Maybe I'm the one, or my friends also. I have a lot of Indonesian friends, like, and my friends also wearing a hijab. So maybe we are the one who a female employee who wear the hijab in LT.
Okay, Miss Mita, we're gonna back to the question. That is, how much will it cost to go to Korea?
Okay, this is my friend asking. Oh my god. Actually, I don't know, guys. I'm not really sure because I come here. It's provided by my company, but if I have to guess, I mean, I have some. Sometimes I have a check some ticket price in application. It's around for uh from Indonesian to Korea. It's approximately 5,000. 5,000 five no, no, 5,000 in rupiah 5 jutaan, 5 sampai 7, 5 5 juta till 7 juta rupiah. It's outside of visa passport, and yeah, it must become like 10, maybe 10 juta rupiah, 10 juta.
Miss Mita, can you tell us the daily activity in Korea?
Sorry.
Can you tell us your daily activity in Korea?
Your daily activity, from Monday to Friday, I go to my company. I'm work. I mean, my dorm. It's still in environment with my uh, office. So I just need walking like 15 minutes to my office. Uh, um, I work. I mean, I'm learning. I'm training. I'm the training from morning to evening, and before I ended my day of work, I have to attending Korean language course every day, 1 hour every day from Monday to Friday. After that, uh, I will go to restaurant to having my dinner and going back to my dorm maybe around 9. I mean, not 9, 8, uh, 6, 6 p.m. I just arrived at my dorm around 6 p.m. Sorry, guys. Uh, and Yeah, I'm just decorate after that. And also, from the summer season, last day, the day is very long. The daylight is long. So, yeah, if um, the Isha prayer, it's around 10 p.m. So I cannot sleeping before that because it's a summer. In summer, the daylight is more longer than other season. So if you in like 7 p.m. or 8 p.m., it still have a sun and outside. It's not dark, something like that. So if you want to have a fasting, you will fast around 17 hours. Yeah, it's kind of long, right?
Miss Mita, there is next question from Chika. How does it feel to be accepted in the LG, Miss?
Of course, I'm very really grateful. And, I couldn't grateful anymore. It's the thing in my life I have to always be grateful. Like always remember, uh, this is this is from Allah. Uh, there must be something. There must be reason why Allah take me to this company. Why this time Allah take me to here? There must be reason. So I always more grateful about it and happy for, of course. And, like it's delightful in my life. But
Miss Mita,
I'm not really happy about it. Sorry. I'm not really
it's
happy
okay.
about it.
Take your time.
I tend to like more afraid. Like is it the right way for me? Because I'm a minority. Like, is it good for me? There's something like it's more like happy and unhappy, something like that. It's more afraid. Tend to be afraid. Okay. What do you want to ask him, Tina?
Uh, in every day, you always speak in Korean or English.
Um, Not every Korean people can speak English here. So even um they take people from outside to be interpreter from Indonesia to Korea. So our main language in Korean is English. But since
Mm.
they cannot speak English, um, so it's kind of hard to communicate with them. It's kind of hard to looking for some close friend, with close Korean friend, because because the communication, because the language. So uh, it encouraged me to do. I have to fluent in Korean so I can get in touch to them, get close to them. Like that. But our main language right now still English.
Okay, thank you, Miss.
That's all.
Okay, Miss Mita, we're gonna go to closing. Thank you, Miss Mita, and thank you all very much for watching this weekend English talk.
Yeah,
Ho-
thank you.
hopefully, uh, hopefully everything that has been said is useful,
So sorry.
and I'm also sorry if there are any mistake from our work.
And don't forget to watch another weekend English talk series in the next week. See you guys. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
안녕히 가세요.
Bye.
Bye.